Hi guys, welcome back. Our last guest on the show today is Jim Fortier, one of our regulars from Blueprint 5 Men's Clothing in East Greenwich.
That's me.
And wearing white after Labor Day.
Well, just a little.
I thought that was a fashion faux
No,
pas.
not a shirt. That's legal. I'm still within, and it's still kind of hot out, so you get a little pass.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I see you brought some nice winter clothes in
Can't
for
you
this
feel
night.
the change in the air? I mean, the leaves are changing. The pumpkin spice is available at Starbucks. You know.
Yeah. Well, the chill is not, just hasn't come through yet, I guess. I don't know.
I feel it.
Nope, I refuse. No pumpkins yet.
Come on, Chelsea.
Nope.
You've got white on after Labor Day.
It's yeah, okay.
Yeah,
You're right. So anyway, we're here to talk winter fashion.
Fall, winter fashion. We'll talk about layering. We're going to talk about new product for the store. We're going to talk about, and then there's something else I want to talk about. We're going to talk about dry cleaning today. Isn't that exciting? We're going to talk about dry cleaning.
That is exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited
well,
about
I've heard many different things, so I'm excited for you to debunk some dry cleaning myths.
I have a story to tell.
Oh, good.
So we're going to start with, this is a new product for the store.
This is
from Naples, Italy. This is a product by a gentleman called Mario Muscarello. And he has a very small shop in Naples, Italy. This just came in yesterday. These jackets just came in yesterday. This is a partially handmade jacket made out of a jersey stretch.
Oh,
so
wow.
this has
Very
a
comfortable.
lot of stretch. You
Yeah.
can put this on. You could put this on over a sweater. You could put this on over a shirt and tie.
It's almost like a
It's
sweatshirt
almost like
material.
a sweatshirt material, but it's done in a sport jacket. So, and it's got a lot of stretch, so it'll sit on your body nice and tight if you wanted
Nice.
to. And
Looks
again,
good.
a lot of handwork, beautiful mother of pearl buttons, hand done buttonholes. The product is premium, really, from Naples, Italy. We
Feels
love this.
beautiful,
We
I have to
absolutely
say.
love this.
I have to tell people how it feels because they can't touch it.
They can't tell from here. Wow. So here is another jacket by Mario Muscarello.
Oh, wow.
And this feels amazing, right? So
does.
this is a cotton moleskin.
It's almost like felt.
Yeah, it's almost
I
like
could
a
describe it.
So, moleskin is almost like corduroy without the whale on it. That's the best way to describe
that
it.
is a great description of
And
that.
this also has a lot of handwork on it, but this is also stretch. So again, you can wear this almost as an outerwear
Thanksgiving,
piece.
you can stretch yourself out in
Oh
it.
my! Yeah, when you feel like you need to let
You ate too
unbutton,
much.
you won't have to. You
You
can
eat
just
too much
stretch.
turkey. Yeah, okay, I got it.
And this is a really cool piece. Again, this just came in yesterday. I'm so
I
excited
love
to have
it.
this.
Yeah,
This is our
beautiful
first
color
season.
too.
First season with Mario's product in the store, and I couldn't be happier. I think we're going to sell this really super well.
Beautiful,
this
yeah.
year.
What else do we have? Oh, here we go. We're getting warmer.
This piece is one of my favorites. Yeah, but
making
this
me
is
warm
one
looking
of
at
my
it.
favorites. We've done this.
Very beautiful.
We've done this vest now in a couple of different ways at the store previously. I've done it in a navy, technical fabric. I did it last year in an off-white technical fabric, and this year we did it in this beautiful sort of mink-colored cashmere and wool, trimmed with suede. This is made for us. This is under our label, designed by us, out of Italy. This is a merino wool sleeve.
Oh, this is part of the.
And this unzips.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
So this becomes a vest. These sleeves come completely off, and you can wear it with the sleeves or without the sleeves.
There you go.
And
they need to make that for women.
Beautiful. Well, you know, we could probably work on that for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But this is made for us in Italy in this beautiful little shop, and
Beautiful.
I couldn't be happier with this because people just love the look of this. They love the
gorgeous.
design of this. It's super soft.
Feels very, quality as well.
It is going to get cooler.
Nobody believes it now.
At some point, I don't know if that's going to be today or not.
I've heard we're going to have a rainy winter, so
I
stock
brought
up on the layers.
I brought these trousers
Oh, these are
to
beautiful.
see how this would go with this vest. This is a beautiful line called Germano. We're the only store in Rhode Island to have Germano trousers. You can see this is almost like a suit
Beautiful.
stripe, done in an occasional pant, as I like to call it. Instead of a regular solid dress pant, you add a little life to it by doing a stripe, something like that.
An occasional pant, I like that.
Occasional pant, yeah. And you can wear it with this vest. You could certainly pair it with the vest here. And I brought a shirt and tie that you could also pair this with.
Beautiful.
The next two pieces are a combination of product from Ireland, the Aryan Islands. There's a small Aryan island called Inishmaan, and they're known for two things. They're known for the wool and the linen that they produce, and they're known for fishing.
Oh, Okay, makes sense.
And so this is
This is nice.
this is an overshirt. So you would wear this maybe with a t-shirt or something like that and a pair of jeans.
Okay.
So consider this a very light fall jacket.
Yeah.
So this is made out of...
You leave it unbuttoned?
You can leave it unbuttoned, you can button it up, but most guys would probably leave it unbuttoned.
Yeah.
So this is beautiful Irish wool, and this is made in Italy. And this is sort of just a gray
Beautiful.
and black little check, but these are hugely successful in the shop. I love having these. This
Another
is a second
similar
one that we
one. Oh, yeah.
did. Little bit different wool, a little bit different texture.
Got a very subtle stitching in there too. It's
There's
really
a very
pretty.
subtle plaid in here of blue and red. So this is really why this works so well here in New England, because this is this sort of updated Irish sweater thing, and it's sort of New England but with a little bit of twist. So it's conservative, but it's updated at the same time. Designed in Italy. It's not this big blousey shirt, but it is an overshirt nonetheless. Super comfortable, super cool, super chic.
Awesome. And you brought us a shirt and tie as well?
I
or?
brought a beautiful shirt and tie.
Let's see it.
So this shirt and tie.
I love that combination.
I know, this is fantastic. So this shirt is by Zacchus of Italy. We're the only store in Rhode Island to carry Zacchus. Nice Italian line. Fits really well. I have their product in the store year round. This is the first one we've gotten in for fall, and it's sort of this umber with a little bit of gray and a little bit of navy
Beautiful.
plaid. And I paired it up today with this tie from Milan by Nikki, and it's just beautiful olive with this mustard sort of brownish dot on it.
Awesome.
And you could wear this together certainly with this.
Oh yeah.
You could certainly wear it together. I really brought it ideally
For that.
for
Yeah, that's
this,
beautiful.
because this just sings, and you could wear these trousers with that.
Yep.
And really it's about taking pieces like these outerwear pieces, it's about taking those things and putting them on over something else, being a little daring and not just using them for what you would traditionally think, but something a little different. You know, what the Italians do is they'll take a vest like this, they'll take the sleeves off and take a vest like this and wear it over a sport jacket.
Yeah.
And that's not something that we see around here, but you can have a
Why
little
not?
fun and be a little bold
Of course.
with some of these things, right? Excuse me. I didn't
No,
mean to-
it's okay.
Didn't mean to touch
So
you.
for those that are, wearing the suit and tie to work every day,
Yep.
and, it's hot in the summer, it actually ends up getting nicer in the fall. What are some ways that they can style that up as it starts to get a little chillier? What are your suggestions for those people that may not have, a wardrobe such as this for their everyday?
So one of the things you can do with a suit is you can throw an outerwear piece over that. It doesn't have to be this long traditional piece. Throw
Yeah.
something a little shorter on. Even if the jacket's hanging out a little bit, it's got a little bit of attitude, a little bit of edge, and makes it a little bit younger, a little bit more modern. Take a vest. Throw a puffy vest over your suit.
Like
It's
that.
an unusual look. Certainly
Yeah.
acceptable. People are going to notice you. Not everybody's going to do that, but be your own person. Have your own style. There's certainly nothing wrong with that. We're designing a suit right now, 2 suits for a gentleman who's a very good customer. And normally I don't put a cuff on a trouser, but this guy's very stylish, and we put a 2-inch cuff on his pants to go with his suit because we made it a little shorter because he's a little more fashion. So
Fashion forward.
fashion forward, be your own person. It's nice to have these traditional things, but sometimes you can just take those things and twist them a little bit and spin them on their head.
And how about accessories? I mean, I know like for a while people were doing like a tie clip or a pocket square. I mean, what's happening in accessories?
Accessories are still kind of up to the individual. Bracelets are still big for men. Oddly enough, bracelets are
Yeah.
still big, and we sell a bunch of different kinds
Really?
of bracelets. I sell sterling bracelets, I sell leather bracelets, I sell silk bracelets, and I like combinations of different things.
Bracelet and a watch always looks nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
There seems to be a negative connotation for a guy to wear bracelets around here, but I sell a lot of them, and it
Yeah,
works really well. Yeah,
of
super
course.
cool. The other thing is pocket squares are still really big.
Yep.
Some people are pocket square people, some people aren't. But if a guy is choosing to wear a sport jacket and no tie, and he has a simple shirt on, it's okay to throw a pocket square in as sort of an accessory to finish things off. Socks are great
Fun
accessories.
socks. Yeah, of course.
I do have no socks on today
Oh my gosh.
because it's 1,000 degrees
Because it's a million
out.
degrees out, yeah.
But I love socks, and I love socks that come all the way up.
Yep.
I love an over-the-calf sock. I'm not a lower, because I want to see the whole sock. If I cross my legs, I want you to see the sock.
You have the sock suspenders too and pull them
No,
up.
I don't go quite that far. You got to know me a little bit better than that. But no, I don't go quite that far. But there are garters, the guys who wear garters.
Hey, well,
I don't know anybody who's wearing garters.
Gotta keep them up. So anyway, this is fun.
This is fun.
Last guest, too much fun.
The other thing I want to talk about today is dry cleaning.
Oh yes, I forgot we were talking about dry cleaning.
Do we still have a minute to talk
Yeah,
about dry cleaning?
of course. I won't fall asleep.
Oh my God! No. This is so important for everybody because we generally, at some point, we have finer things that we take to the dry cleaner.
And all of these, I'm assuming, should be dry cleaned.
Everything here should be dry cleaned.
Yeah.
Even the tie, if you have to take the tie. Nothing should be dry cleaned. Seriously, expensive goods like this that are custom made or something like this or a suit or a sport jacket or a fine dress shouldn't really be dry cleaned unless you stain it, you spill something on it, or if you sweat through it per se. Most times, and what happens, especially in this country, is people, they wear something and no matter what, they take it to the dry cleaner, they get it dry cleaned, and then they think that that's a good thing and they put it away. I had a gentleman bring 2 suits in last week that he bought from me last year, and we had to do some other alterations on them. And when he handed me the suits, they looked sad. Oh. They lost the life that they had. They lost the luster that they have. In wool like this, and in wool like this, or that's cotton, but in wools like this, there's a certain amount of oil, natural oil called lanolin that comes from the wool.
Yeah.
And that repels water, it repels stains, it repels odors. The dry cleaning product specifically is there to remove oils, hence getting stains out. If you stain and it's a salad dressing, that product is to remove the oil. So not only are you removing the oil from that spot, if you have a spot, but you're removing the natural oil from the entire garment.
Okay.
Which is slowly over time going to ruin the product. It's going to become dry, it's going to become brittle. They don't press it right. The proper thing to do is if you wear a garment, let's say that I wear this today and I'm warm and I'm sweaty, which I am.
Yep.
The best thing for me to do is to take this home and put it on the hanger and let it air out for a day.
Okay.
If it gets wrinkled, let's say that I put this in the back of the car, and guys do this all the time, and they leave their jacket in the back of the car and it's back there for a day or so and it gets wrinkled. If you don't want to press it, don't get it dry cleaned, but when you take it to your dry cleaner, just say press only.
Okay.
You will get much more longevity out of your very expensive clothes if you have them pressed more frequently instead of dry cleaned, or if you don't dry clean as often. If something isn't stained, if something isn't dirty, like right about now, people are starting to think about switching their closets, right?
Yep. Ugh.
Right.
Unfortunately.
But maybe once a year, twice a year to dry clean.
Yeah.
That's really it. That's all you should be doing.
Good to know.
We over dry clean a little bit too much. And
of course.
I just wanted to have that conversation today.
I think that's very important. You don't want to ruin, if you're going to invest in these things.
Like this little number here, you should not be dry cleaning that.
No, I think I just washed it in the regular washing machine. I am not the person to talk to about this. I don't have any nice things. But anyway.
Whatever.
So anyway, anything else we need to know about fall fashion?
About fall fashion, there's more coming every day to the store. We'll be inundated with packages over the next 2 weeks.
Awesome.
We are going to be starting a sale.
Ooh, summer
at
stuff?
the shop. Some summer stuff, yes, some spring stuff. Previous season merchandise, and that's going to start, I believe, on the 21st of the month.
Okay.
And we're going to be announcing that. There'll be an email, there'll be an announcement, and there'll be a mailer going out and all that stuff, but we are going to start having a sale on the 21st.
Awesome.
So come on down and save some money.
For people who may or may not know, I mean, what is the experience that you're hoping to give when someone comes in the store? Because I know a lot of this stuff might be, kind of a fashion reach for some people. And when they go in the store, are you going to help them, figure out ways to wear it? Are you going to make it work in their current wardrobe? Really, what's the process in
The
there?
whole process, that's a great question, because there is a process. And when you come to a store like mine, which is a traditional brick and mortar store that's owner occupied and owner run, I think you get a much different experience than if you go to the mall, or if you go to Nordstrom's, or if you go to Brooks Brothers. You get me. And I'm there to answer all your questions. And not only am I going to answer your questions, I'm going to ask you questions. What do you do for a living? How much do you travel? What's your home life like? What do you wear on the weekends? What do you have in your wardrobe already? How many suits do you have? What kind of suits do you have? How do they fit? Do they fit well? Do they need alterations? So I ask a lot of questions in the process of getting to know somebody. And then, before we even look at anything, I ask all those questions,
Yeah.
and then we go from there. But the process is really to find out a lot about my customer and my client before we start the process of buying. How do you like to fit your clothes? Are you more conservative? Do you like things with a little bit of attitude? How do you like your jeans? You know, all these questions I try to find out in a short period of time, and then we go forward. And what's their main purpose for coming to us?
Yeah.
Is it a suit? Is it a sport coat? Is it a pair of jeans? Is it just some overall information? It's an experience. And then when we start to fit you, you get to meet the tailor. And the tailor Tony is probably the best tailor in the state of Rhode Island.
Awesome.
Doing it since he was 10 years old in Italy. He's in his 70s. He knows what he's doing. He does a phenomenal job. So that whole service thing between myself and my knowledge and Tony and his knowledge and experience hopefully ends up being an enjoyable experience for people.
Great.
And makes them want to come back.
Well, I have to check out the showroom. I heard it's really cool.
You
I heard
have
there's
to
something. I heard
come.
something about a bicycle inside. You
There's
know.
all kinds of things going on down there. We have animals, we have bicycles, we have all
Great.
sorts of
Why
great
not? Well, Jim, thank you so much
It
for
was a pleasure.
joining me on the show. I'm
I
sure
can't
we'll
wait
have you
to
on
come back.
in the winter to talk about swimsuits. You know, because
Yes,
everything's
because that's about
season
where we're
ahead.
going to head now. Yeah.
Of course. Well, it's awesome to chat with you today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you to everyone. We are signing off on Go Local Live. I am Chelsea Gay, and I'll see you next week with some exciting new guests.